Hey guys, this is Jaden from Team Shadow Strike coming at you with another segment on cards that make my dick hurt. This is part 25. And today I'm going to be doing another card that I'm looking very forward to it coming out. In my opinion, it's a very, very dangerous card. You have to know how to play this card right. I think it will be. It's going to be a cheaper card. I'm going to actually be interested to see other people build this deck because I'm going to be interested to see if they're going to be able to use it properly. Because in order to use this card, you have to set up a couple of turns for it. It's for one of my more favorite clans, Narukami. It comes out in set 11, so it'll be coming out in October, so this card will be around, so I'll be able to play test with it a little bit. It's only a double rare, so it comes out as a double rare and an SP. So the fact that it is a double rare, it makes me think that I might be able to get a hold of my playset of this card for much cheaper. I'm really excited for the Break Ride era for the American meta. I think it will be a lot of fun. So let's just go ahead and talk about the card. The card I'm to be talking about in part 25 of Cards That Make My Dick Hurt is Armor Break Dragon for the Narukami clan. It is a grade 3 with 11,000 power. So, anyway, let's just go ahead and get into its effects. It's pretty short and sweet. Limit Break 4, Counterblast 3, and choose 3 cards from your hand and discard them. Any 3 cards. Retire all fighters' rear guards in the front row, and this unit gets plus 10,000 power and plus 2 critical until the end of turn. So this card is extremely, extremely good. I foresee this being extremely well with the Break Ride. You'll also want to play some damage flippers. It's going to be a really, really good card, in my opinion. I think it'll be a great way to bluff out perfects, and it will be an amazing way to end games rather quickly. The artwork on Armor Break Dragon is amazing. It is a very, very dangerous card because for not only the person that is going to be fighting against it, but the fighter who is using it as well. And the reason I say that is because remember, listen to this very carefully one more time. After you discard your 3 cards and you counterblast the 3 cards, which it doesn't say that they have to be eradicators, they just have to be any 3 cards counterblasted and any 3 cards discarded, because keep in mind, this is not an eradicator, it is just Armor Break Dragon. After you pay the cost, you're going to retire all fighters' rear guards in the front row. Now, that means you as well. Keep that in mind. You do not want this to have to retire your rear guards if you can allow for it not to. The point of this card is the turn before you ride it, you want to intercept off your grade 2s the turn before you ride this so you don't minus. Because you're already going to be minusing 3 cards from your hand, and you don't want to have to minus 2 rear guards on that as well. Now, this card's best scenario is your opponent has a full front row, and you have a grade 3 and then a full back row of monsters, but you don't have any other units in the front row. That way, when you counterblast your 3 cards and you discard 3 cards from your hand, Armor Break is not minusing you any more than you're already going to have to minus with discarding 3 cards from your hand. Keep in mind you will twin drive 2 back, so it's only technically a -1, but you do not want to you don't want to have to lose out on 2 rear guards on top of discarding those 3 cards, because then technically you will be minusing for that turn. So the turn before that you do Break Ride Armor Break Dragon on top of Vowing Saber Dragon, it would be very, very smart to make sure that you do intercept your 2 grade 2s off the turn before. I guess technically you may not have to Break Ride if you don't necessarily want to. You may not even have to play the Break Ride in this specific deck, since he will retire both front rear guards anyway, because when you Break Ride over Vowing Saber, you get to pop a front rear guard anyway, so Armor Break then will just pick off the other one. So that is a plus. But anyway, still an amazing card. So if you break right over Vowing Saber, you're going to pop one, and then Armor Break's effect will pop the other one. Or if you, for instance, don't have the break right and you just ride over this, and then you use his ability, it's going to get popped anyway. So this is a good toolbox card because you can break right over it, or you can choose just to play 4 of him and then, I don't know, maybe something else. Maybe there's a way that you can... see, the main reason that I'm going to be playing... I have so many ideas for this card. I see decks that I could use him and Vermilion as my 2 grade 3s for the deck. Maybe play 4 Armor Break and 3 Vermilion. And just play a very heavily Narukami control deck. But also, you could use the Break Ride with this. So I'm probably going to be doing both variants of that deck. I have a lot of good ideas to do with this card, and I think it's a very, very underrated card. So... Armor Break Dragon, just a card to think about. Very, very good card. I have never looked up deck profiles on it. Maybe I should. But I like the card. I think it's really cool. I foresee a lot of cool combos and deck ideas, and I like cards like that can do that. So this is definitely going to be a card I'm going to give a try. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. In the comment section below, feel free to tell me what you think about Armor Break Dragon, this double-edged sword. Tell me if you like this card. Tell me if you don't like it. Tell me if you plan on using it or you plan to avoid it. I will say when set 11 comes out, I will be looking for copies of this. So if you do pull these and you have no use for them, feel free to hold on to them and then check my most recent trade binder update and see if you can or be willing to trade them. Just throwing that out there. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you later.